Hello and welcome everyone. A few days ago I uploaded my first two-person Theo Parnell Master Mission with Lady Rock, and it was real cool. And at the time I was thinking I could probably do this solo if I wanted to, so I had a few hours spare yesterday to try this, and I got it done. It took 1 hour and 11 minutes, which can be a lot quicker if you want to. If I had more time I could probably get this down between 40 and 50 minutes quite easily, but nevertheless it's a great run, and I've got a build to show you on how I did this. I've got some tips for you as well if you want to try the Master Mission solo yourself. So that's what this video is. I'll show you the build, some tips afterwards, and I'm going to show you the whole run in full. If you've seen my two-person run that I did, I've shown you the build on that video, and it's the same build with just a few alterations. So you can see here we've got a 4-piece striker build with a memento. Let's go through this build quickly. I've got the gunner specialization. You can switch this out if you want to the crossbow. I know a lot of people like to use the crossbow on the final boss to speed things up. I wanted to do this run without doing that though, so I just had the gunner specialization on, which is the normal specialization I have for this build. I had the Lexington as my primary. That's got the talent killer on it with damage to target out of cover as well. We had the lefty as the secondary that I never really use, and the sidearm doesn't matter. The 4 pieces of striker is a striker mask, gloves, knee pads, and holster. They've all got critical hit damage rolled on them, but some of them have blue cores. We got blue armor core on the mask, gloves, and knee pads. Only the red weapon damage core on the holster. So we're making this a 5 blue core build, and it's a 6 skill tier build as well if you want to use a shield because of the memento backpack. The memento backpack giving weapon damage, armor, and a skill tier. And then finally it's the chest piece. I've got a palisade chest piece for armor on kill. That mixes in with the gunner specialization as well for 20% armor on kill in total, which I found quite helpful. This has armor as its core attribute. I've got crit chance, crit damage on it, and you can see a protection from elites mod there as well. It's up to you with the mods. You can go crit damage mods if you want. I decided to go with 3 PFE mods just for a bit of extra survivability. And then the talents, I'd normally run Intimidate on this build or Obliterate. I changed to Unbreakable, again, just for the extra survivability, and I highly recommend this. So when your armor breaks, it's going to repair your armor for you once every 60 seconds. This got me out of some tight situations during this run, so highly recommend the Unbreakable talents. And then along with that is the skills. I had a Revive Hive, obviously, so if I went down, I got picked back up. And I used a Crusader Shield to start off this run, but then I switched to Decoy about an area or 2 in and stay with Decoy for the rest of the mission. And then modifications are also going to make this a lot easier. The active modifier that I used was All Out, and I proc this as often as I could. I didn't care whether I was at short range, medium range, or long range. Obviously, the way I set up my passive modifiers now, long range would probably be best, or medium range, but I'd still go for short range if the opportunity was there, just because of how this works anyway. It'll increase your damage naturally whatever range you are, so just use that as often as you can. And the 3 passive modifiers that I had was By the Teeth. That's so if they are at long range, you're going to be doing some great damage by shooting their bodies. And then I used Quicken. So if I did lose my Revive Hive because I went down, if I'm shooting with crits at medium range, then I'm going to get my Revive Hive back very quick. And also with the Decoy as well. And then the final passive modifier I use was Retribution. So when I am shooting adds at medium range, I'm getting my critical hit chance up to max, which is really good because the build's got little crit chance on it, to be honest with you, the way that we're set up. I can show you the stats of the build. It's only got 31% critical hit chance and 96.7 damage. That can go up with the damage if you use damage mods instead of PFE though. But yeah, that modifier really does help get that critical hit chance higher. It was great. It had a ton of survivability, and it hit hard enough, especially when you kept on proccing All Out. Even without the modifiers, I felt like it hit hard enough for me with the striker stacks when I got those up. And yeah, if I had more time, I'd probably adjust this build a little bit to speed things up. So before I show you the whole run, I will give you some tips area by area, just in case you want to try this yourselves. In the courtyard, if you leave the turret active until all the ad spawns are done, it's going to make the courtyard easier because the ads will focus on that turret. That turret will focus on the ads as well. So just leave that turret up, get all of the ads gone, and then take out the turret before you go inside. Once you go inside the main building and you got to interact with the 3 terminals, I start on the one upstairs because that's where the ads spawn. And you want to try and leave 3 ads alive if you can. If you can leave 3 ads alive, then no more will spawn in while you do the remaining terminals. And that just makes it a little bit easier rather than continuing on with like loads and loads of ad spawns. Just leave 3 alive, get the 3 terminals done, and then clear the ad spawns at the end. As you go up to the next floor, and then you've got this sequence where there's a code and you got to go and interact with switches. There's 2 ads in this room as soon as you start. If you leave these alive, then no spawns are going to come in. So definitely switch to a decoy for this point and use a decoy to distract them while you do all the mechanics and hack the 2 terminals at the end. Be very careful of the terminals though before you hit all the switches, because that electricity can get you killed. So that's how I did it. I just used the decoy. I got all the mechanics done, and at the end I then killed the 2 ads and cleared all of the waves before I moved on. The next floor is the most difficult. You have to interact with 3 terminals. You have to do them in order, and they can put you in very sticky situations. But the easiest way to do this is interact with the first terminal, and when it stops charging at 30%, you got to sort out the power fluctuation. Just clear all of the ads. Once the ads are cleared, then sort out the power fluctuation and go and interact with the second terminal that's on the bridge. This is the area that is most dangerous because depending on the spawn, you're out in the open, but it only has to charge up to 60%. So as long as you protect yourself to 60%, you can then get off that terminal, find somewhere good to take cover to clear all the ads again. So charge that one, clear all the ads, then sort out the power fluctuation again before you interact with the 3rd terminal. And then once you interact with the 3rd one, it will have to go up to 100%. You just have to defend yourself against the ads while it does that before clearing all the ads. The rooftop, there was nothing special here. You've just got to clear out all of the ad spawns. This is quite easy. With the water room, I didn't do anything special here, really. I just cleared all the mechanics as soon as I could and then cleared the ads at the end. I used a decoy to help me to distract the ads. And what you can do is kill a few ads so there's not as many ads in the room, just while you're doing all the mechanics to lower the water. That will make it a bit easier. And on the boss room, I got the boss's shield down as soon as I could. I just went straight through all the interactions. You got to do it twice over. Once you've done it twice over, you can then break the boss's shield to kill the boss. So I just did that as quick as I could, and then I killed the boss as quick as I could while managing all the ad spawns. I did nothing special here. But like I said at the start, if you want to put a crossbow on, you can use a crossbow on the boss right from the get-go, crack his armor, and you can kill him much quicker before performing any of the mechanics if you want to do it that way. I chose not to. So now I'm going to show you this run in full. I had a lot of fun. I wish I had more time to put a better time in for you guys, but still, we got it done solo. Theo Parnell Master Mission, and yeah. I hope you enjoy the run. Please do like the video, comment down below to help the algorithm, subscribe to my channel if you love the Division 2, and everything else you need to know about me is in my video description. Enjoy this run, and until next time, take care.
Classes, agent approaching the safe house.
Just a heads up, I didn't have much time to set up that turret. There might be some technical issues. Sorry about that.
signs critical.
I know Manny told me to stay put, but I had to move. Locked the doors to slow down the hyenas. You'll have to find a way to unlock them. Do they ever give up? Gotta move again. Heading to the control room.
Reloading.
Agent, identified computer terminals required to unlock the doors.
It's too bad. I really like this place. I guess nothing lasts forever.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Anna, can we change my codename to Sphinx?
Negative, glasses. I like glasses. It suits you.
I think you're enjoying this a little too much.
Agent in need of backup.
That was easy. This is not like glasses.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Division incoming, Bishan.
I fucking called it. Kill them and bring me Theo. I'm not leaving without him.
Electric hazard detected.
Watch out for the water. Electricity and puddles do not mix.
Electric hazard neutralized.
This is getting uncomfortable. Can you maybe hurry?
Don't do this to me now! Should have stayed away from me! Armor's taking a beating. You don't want to do that. Gonna fill you full of holes. Alive. Come on, punk. I know you're there.
Security protocols are easy to break, but these are actually a challenge. Thank you, Glasses.
You're welcome, Anna. Okay, I'm in the control room near the roof. I could really use a ride. I'll get John to send a helo from the castle. Try not to die before it gets there. Fernanda's on her way. Agent Theo in the control room. We'll bring you back to the White House. Thanks, Manny. I miss Keener. Not like that. He's basically my dad.
Incoming hostiles detected. Serious trauma detected.
Leave me alone! Leave this fuck to me! Got a special delivery for ya!
Terminal detected.
Incoming hostiles detected.
What the hell was that? Power surge?
This terminal is fried. Stabilize power and find a new one. Hostiles detected on the roof.
We can't bring in the helo if there are hyenas on the roof. Agent, we need you and Theo to clear them out.
last ride. Stabilize power and find a new one.
If I get hit again, I'm dead.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Why am I itchy? Oh, God. Is it ants? No ants? Stress? Probably stress. Oh, God, that's worse.
How do you like it?
protocols are an actual challenge. Good work, Glasses.
Thanks, Anna. I live to please you and Grampy.
The division is here. Can I get some backup?
Negative. If you want to take over the council, we need Parnell.
You better keep your word.
You want to end up like Dime? Finish the mission.
The Black Tusk? Manny, where's my helo? On its way. Get ready to go.
You're here. We got to clear the hyenas. Okay, new plan. You be my agent in the field, and I run tech and do the perimeter defense from here. It'll be great. Probably. I'll unlock the door for you. Don't worry, you can trust me. I got your back.
More hostiles incoming.
Fernando, get out of there.
No ammo!
Decoys up.
Get out of my face! Oh, this is fun.
Let's move in on them. Don't want to do this.
Serious trauma detected.
Activating everything. is looking good. Glad I brought it with me.
Make them pay! There goes another one!
Well done, Agent. Fernanda, it's clear. Bring in the helo. Manny, you want... Agent, Tusk is trying to rebuild the council with Bichon. We can't let that happen. You know what you have to do.
Hostiles detected in the laboratory. Updating mission objectives and coordinates.
You had one job. One. And you let him get away. Fuck it. Parnell probably left more tech down here. Hopefully we can salvage something from this clusterfuck.
Situation. The lab has been flooded. Door blocked. Agent, find a way to drain the water. Valve detected.
What's wrong with you? Kill them!
Incoming hostiles detected.
Agent, clear Bichon's crew and get back to the White House. I'm taking Theo to Keener for a debrief.
Armored hostile detected.
I am the council!
Agent, that armor is self-repairing. Activate the satellite module to flush excess power and overload the armor systems.
System disrupted.
What the fuck did you do?
Agent, Bichon's equipment is still online. One more overload should permanently disable the tech.
System back online.
Not this one. I see on the move. Can't believe this. That's the way. I see him coming down the side. Don't give him time to rest.
Enough of it! Just die already!
System back online.
Let's hit him.
Serious trauma detected.
I'm out.
I need reinforcements!
Not now.
assistance needed. Serious trauma detected.
Gotta reload.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
assistance needed.
Retreating the room. Nothing. They're picking up on me! Run away! Target grenade! I'm tearing him to everyone out of
Glasses. All also known as Theo Parnell, is the kindest, smartest, most handsome man who has ever lived. Well done, Agent.